Hey everybody, T1 Glistener Elf here. Actually going on early. It's a miracle! It's a minor miracle. Alright, we ended up getting the worst quest. Worst or second worst? I guess the worst one could be the smaller version of this, which is take out 15, kill 15 for 500 gold. I'm not going to try to rotate this one because at least we get 750, so I feel as if I'm locked into this one no matter what. Alright. Well, this'll be fun. When it says kill, you can't exile a creature. That won't count. And of course it doesn't work on yours, it has to be your opponent's. So a few things that can go wrong with this. Obviously if they don't play creatures, no. Some of the best removal is exile-based removal, so, no. Ah! We'll maybe find a way to make... No, we won't. This is going to be horrible. What's the Star Fox? This is horrible. Well, I guess we can forestall the inevitable. Or we could wait until there are more people that are watching before we go for this. Maybe. Yeah, I say we wait just a second. Just a second. Okay, so my go-to for this quest is actually a historic deck. It is Mono Black Devotion, but this thing is woefully out of date. Surely I have plenty. Let me before I actually open it up, let me just play a game with it. You all will get a chance to see the silliness that this is. Just like how in Modern, Phyrexian Obliterator used to be a staple, and now, haha, doesn't see play at all. Yeah, same thing with Historic. Phyrexian Obliterator used to be busted, to the point where people were putting Justice Strike in their deck. Now, not so much. Okay, we're good. I was debating whether to play the Witch's Cottage first, when I didn't have any one-drops. I think it makes sense. Yeah, alright, this looks like there aren't going to be creatures, so we'll just make them exile a card from their hand. Ideally, you wait on that effect, so that they have fewer choices to discard, but what else are we going to do? Hold up in case they have a creature? Given the first two lands, though, yeah, no, this is not a thing. Well, great, fantastic. Oh boy. Alright, hit number one. Yeah, we're in trouble, folks. We're in trouble. At least they didn't have a stifle for that. Ah, yep, there it is. So the one bit of good news is that we can kill this 4/4. I guess there's that. Oh, hi, Gary. How many? Let's put her back on top. Alright. So we'll use Eliminate first, because I think that they're going to have fewer creatures that are small enough for that to affect. And then we'll play out Finlurker. And next turn we'll be able to play her and hold up Heartless Act, just in case. Just in case, maybe. Oh, Angel Cat. Angel, that's what that is. Oh, hi. Yeah. Strict Proctor's effect is symmetrical, which means that if another Lotus Field comes down, yeah, no, they can just let it go through. Let it be. Alright. Play it. We are going to pay it. I may regret that. Wait, why did I pay for just one? Just to drain one? That's not worth it. We need to kill this thing, he says, now that it's too late. In my defense, they did just get rid of a Lotus Field. They exiled it to the first Yarok's Finlurker. Oh, hi, Kaibude. Old man Kaibude. He's cool like that. Wait. How is this worded? Unless its controller pays 3. Alright, you first. We will pay the 3. If it comes to it, we will pay the 3. Excuse me. There we go. And now it doesn't matter if they sacrifice it. They lose it either way. Hiya. Alright. Just trying to poke them to death before it gets to be too late. Alright. Oh, hi, Kieran. That's fun. Well, that's exciting. That said, they are pretty much in threat range now. Let's play this, drain them for 1, pass the turn. This does not have a sorcery speed restriction, so if we need to, we can sack one of them to draw a card. But ideally we don't, so that we can hit them for attack for 5 and then drain for 11. That's the plan. And target creature you don't control phases out. Never mind.
It takes impressive knowledge to be
That's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's not lethal next turn, it's just close. Alright. Oh, hi, Feather. That's interesting. In a deck with mono blue lands, they run Feather. Admittedly not what I had expected. Back. Ow. It's okay, our life total's high enough, we can get by for a little while. Alright. And then phase it out. Do it this way. Because it's a -3 to phase the Obliterator out, so they're going to lose their creature no matter what. Or not.
Think fast.
Alright, what do you have? You have a removal spell. No? Okay. Alright.
I've learned my lesson.
Have you now? Well, I hope you have. You don't have any more time to, hopefully. Oh, come on. Come on. That's a dirt cheap spell, the way that Kieran works, spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each target. So the targets were 1, 2, target creature you control, and then target player draws a card. So that's 3 targets. That should have made it 3. Unless I missed it and there was another one. Which I may very well have. Alright. Ow. Ow. Uh-oh. Well, at least we killed some creatures this game. At nothing else. At least we did something. So we have 6. If we draw a land, we can play both. And we can have Chainer's Edict up for later. Please give us a land. Oh crap. Well, the monkey's paw curls, I guess. Now they can just get out their 7/7. Oops. Oops. They're 7/7 with Ward 3. It's slightly less than ideal. Ay. Geez, let's not have that happen again, s'il vous plaît. Please, no. I guess they could have discarded it, and then I'd take the Stifle. Not that it matters too terribly much. Yep, that's what I was worried about. I was actually thinking about not moving my cursor for exactly that reason. I give them the good game. They got me. It does not have trample. Alright. I might have one more turn with which to take out one of their permanents. And then it's game. Ow. Hey, there it is, see? Totally worth it. Oh, wait a minute. I can't actually cast it on the way down. Ah. Alright. Give him the good game, and call it. So that happened. Yep. I think everybody's gone to bed now. This is what I get for having such a late start, I suppose. Or they're just lurking. Hello, lurkers. Ay, ay, ay. Roger, roger. Alright. Okay, so... yeah, everything we need, if not everything we want. We're still missing a 1-drop. I promise that they exist in this deck. Just not in bed just yet. Ah, hi CJ. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, it's been a day. So we'll be having some Elden Ring tomorrow. Just having this in the background while doing homework. Hey, cool, cool. Good luck with that. Ah, they multi 5? That's usually... actually, no, this is not ranked, so that's not a good sign. That means it's some derpy combo deck that I have to worry about. Or it's land destruction. Watch that be it. When I see those two colors and then do nothing... Primal Growth? Consider, okay. Or whatever it's called. Not Primal. Whatever the card is called. Instant, draw a card, you may play a land from your hand. Put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. Is it land destruction? No, it's counter draw. Alright. First. Ooh. I may have goofed, but we have Eliminate. Maybe I could have played the Rager first. I would like to play Rager to have a better chance of getting a land for Obliterator. Since they're not running black or white, I'm thinking it might be damage-based removal, so we'll actually do it this way. Ah, not yet. If this next one happens to be a land, we'll have gotten there. Oh, yeah, come on. Valakut Awakening. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is some silly combo deck. They're digging for stuff. How many Phoenixes did we just discard? Oh, never mind. Oh, that's right, you don't discard with this. Never mind. You just put them in your library again. Bottom of your library, then draw that many +1. So it replaces itself. Which, for 3 mana, it better. Ah, okay. Well, this bodes well for next... And the monkey's paw once again. Alright. Found a land, but it comes in tapped. There aren't that many 1-drops, so having a land that comes in tapped is not too bad. Plus it helps with the Bolas Citadel that we're rocking. This time we actually are going to play this before we attack. Hoping to get the trigger. And Disdainful Stroke. Actually, let's give him the nice. Whale. Whale. Yeah, a bit too late. So it's just counter draw. I swear, if we can get them in a position where they have to use Storm's Wrath or something there, though, I'd say we're in okay shape. I'm actually going to hold off on using Gary right here. What do we get? A Rager. Okay. Not played a land. Or did we get one? Okay. Alas. Okay, so right now, if we were to play Gary into Gary, it is lethal. It's 6 into 8, so that's 14. Not even withstanding combat damage. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Swelling Suns. Can we please... Sweltering, rather, not swelling. Can we please get another Phyrexian Obliterator? I would like my free win, please. Uh-oh. What's going on? I don't like this. Especially the alchemy cards. I really don't like them. Alright, so we'll start off by attacking. Go to damage. It went by so quickly that it tells me that they probably don't have anything. Alright, this should be lethal. Even if they have an Anger of the Gods, Gary lives. So it needs to be something like Storm's Wrath. Or they need to start gaining some life. Ska-ha! It is a combo deck. Scholar of the Lost Trove. What are you casting? Absorb energy, but it's too late for that. Magnum Opus. That's right. That's right. Magnum Opus. I'll wait till they resolve it so they can see it. And then I'll give them the good game. Because it's actually... it's lethal now. Even if they were somehow to wipe my board, and they can't... yeah, that would be 2 from Gary, the Gary in her hand. Alright. Let him have it. There she goes. And they don't have any more mana with which to gain life. So... can I kill something first? Yes, but I wouldn't be able to play Gary as well. And... game. Gary into Gary. That is still a thing in Pauper, although it's so slow. You prefer Magnum Opus from Kansas. All we are is dust in the wind. If you can get me in a more singing mood, then I will, which is to say, if you buy me some drinks, then Carry On My Wayward Son karaoke. Totally a thing. Hey, we get a 1-drop. Finally, we get a 1-drop. Alright. Let's see. Well, none of these are good, but Doomscar is the worst. So we'll hit that. Yeah, we don't want to see any of those, but what can you do? Let's actually play this tapped. If we hit a land coming up, then we're okay. Also, unfortunately, that Shark Typhoon is immune to Heartless. Well, no, it's not. No, it's not. Because it starts as a base 0/0. As long as it doesn't get too big, we'll be okay. And it doesn't matter anyway, because there's Eliminate. See, one of the modes of Heartless Act is destroy target creature with no counters on it. It will always have counters on it. But another is remove up to 3 counters from target creature. 3 +1/+1 counters on a 0/0 creature, and it still dies to state-based actions. Okay, well, crap. Alright. Cycle. Just to cycle. Just do it. Just do it! Okay. That's fine. I was wrong? How is this worded again? Nope, it's not +1/+1 counters. It's just an X creature. In that case, we want to use the Eliminate on it. Interesting. I forgot how that worked. It's an Ikoria card that doesn't care about +1/+1 counters. I thought those were a myth. You remember the night you bought Best of Kansas at Best Buy in Iowa City back in 1993? Dude, Kansas vinyl is still a thing in Best Buy. Like, you can go to Best Buy, of all places, and you can find vinyl for Kansas. It's great. And we're not resolving another spell here. Alright, well, we'll just make them do it. They have commit, we'll make them use it. It'll return this to our hand. Or, excuse me, second from the top, which totally matters. The next 4 turns are going to be spent casting Obliterator. Or, wait a second. That's interesting. Oh, I just realized. It's a Kahira the Orphan Guard deck. Kahira will be their only creature. Okay, their only actual creature. This is kind of a creature. Kind of. Well, good God. Okay. Oh, this can work on permanents too, can't it? Spell or non-land permanent. Jeez. Okay then. Well, I can't hit it anymore with Heartless Act, so... now you're going to do it? Hi-ya. Hi-ya. Oh, they're letting it through. Interesting.
I guess that's it then.
Alright. Bounce this one. I dare you. I double dog dare you. This is token tribal. There it is. Okay. Let it come in tapped. You have a vinyl Kansas album. You used to have two. Oh, no, one broke. Oh, no. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. I swear to sweet Jesus. Please. There's... Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. We are currently not winning the race, but I think that we can make it work. Censor. That's actually kind of cute. I haven't seen that in a sec. I haven't seen that in a hot sec. Alright, let's see. Damage. Okay. There is a trick up their sleeve. I'm sure of it. I'll trade 1 for 1 here. And that'll put them almost in Gary range. With 1 combat step, it is actually in Gary range. Not that it matters because, again, they have a counterspell for it. They are being entirely too patient with that, and it's kind of worrying. Aha, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. I could spend 2 Heartless Acts to kill this samurai, but I have a sneaking suspicion that's not how I should do this. What's this worded? Ooh. Ooh. If they... Oh, they're not. Okay, no memory. Not just yet. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. That's possibly better for them. Uh-oh. But they shouldn't run very many creatures. So I think in general I'm okay with that. I'm 1 mana shy from being able to use Luckthwain as well. Okay. Ah, there it goes. Behold the multiverse. I commented today in a Twitch chat, it's been about 5 years since... I feel old, I really, really do. There it is, there is Shark Typhoon. Bum ba-dum ba 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 bum ba-da ba 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 bum ba-da ba 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 bum. Alright. Pass. We can make do for just a teeny tiny little while. My God. My God. Why hast thou forsaken me?
I know what must be done.
Yeah, you do. Man. Ooh. Ooh. You think the Luckthwain is your ally? Alright. Kill it. Activate. How many cards do they have? We're not in a fantastic spot, but we can have better draw power. So I'm going to take out... I know. I'm going to actually take out Commit to Memory. And I think that they only have 1 Behold the Multiverse. Again, no actual creatures.
Let's take it back.
Alright. Yeah, he might be just slightly too big for that. Alright. So we'll take 3. Owl. And I'm actually just going to call it here. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We can actually kill another creature. That's right. Eliminate. Well, we're not winning. We're not winning with this game. But at least we're making some quest progress.
Let's skip to the good part.
Oh. Crap. Okay, there's Kahira. Cast Kahira. Let me kill Kahira, please. Please? Alright. Hiya. Okay. Cast Timoret. Now we have an actual creature. We can gain 1 life. And they have a creature now. Doing it now. Let's see. Shark Typhoon Kahira. So gain 1 life. Have I played a land? I have not. It's okay. It's alright. Are you winning, son? Not so much, Dad.
You know what?
Not so much.
I'm not.
We're not winning with this game. It's theoretically possible, but holy heck, no. Not realistic at all. Alright. Alright, draw 1, lose 1. Hey, that's a start. That's a start. And there we go. Should have seen it coming. Totally saw it coming. Alright. I have to start turning him on myself now. My graveyard. Only have 1 of her. And these are it. These are my lot. Obliterator, Obliterator. Gain 2 life. 8. And no. Alright. We can drain them to 6 next turn. Yeah, when in doubt, we're not resolving anything else for the rest of this game. Why are we here? Just to suffer?
There are so many who hone your prowess.
Please stop. Please stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. All of the cards. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend. This deck is basically just designed for this quest, which is why I haven't cared to update it in quite a while. And they were amazed that I started back in Stronghold. I have, depending on how we count it, 2 different start dates. I started playing Magic casually right before Shards of Alara came out, because I remember being in high school, being at the lunch table, and some of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Friends had, they were playing with some Lorwyn block cards. Lorwyn Super Block. Lorwyn, Morning Tide, Shadowmoor, Eventide, Shards of... Okay. But then Shards of Alara came out thereafter, and I did not... None of us knew what formats were. But I ended up picking up some cards from Troll and Toad and just trading around with folks, and made what effectively amounted to... Not what effectively... It was a legacy deck. It was running Cabal Coffers and Dark Ritual, so that I could go turn 1 Hypnotic Spectre. It was the silliest thing. And I thought I was good. I didn't know any better. None of us did. And then there was another guy who at the time wasn't I guess he wasn't... Yeah, he wasn't a friend of mine. We're cool now, but for whatever reason, we weren't back then. And he ran a deck that wasn't even a vintage legal deck, because it had multiple Ancestral Recalls in it. And he beat me. And of course, again, we didn't know what formats were, so I just thought I got crushed. I didn't realize there was a... I was bringing a gun to a nuke fight or something. Yeah. I think it was just one of those things where at the time, our personalities clashed. Something like that. I was the nerdy jock back then, and while that gives you a pretty good sized group of friends, people far enough to either end were not too keen on that. I guess because I seemed fake, maybe. But you know, I'm over there playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So there's at least a little bit of nerd cred, I'd like to think. I would like to think. Yu-Gi-Oh! And then playing Magic. Little bit of nerd cred. As for my jock cred, I think you can actually still find my cross-country times. If you know my name and you're diligent enough, I think you can still find my old cross-country times. I never broke 18 minutes for the 5K, though. 18 minutes even, and that's it. So, unless I get back into training, like, seriously right now, a slosh, there we go. A skosh, I gotcha. Unless I get seriously into training right now, that's not going to happen again. 5-minute mile, 18-minute 5K. I never broke either of those. Oh, okay. Wait, does the game just play that for them, or what? If you don't do anything, does the game just play it for you? No, I don't think so. I think they just caught it at the end. Before it knocked them out. Yeah, there we go. They stuck around. Ah! Alright. Whale. Yeah, take the Obliterator. You know you want to. I don't know what deck they're running just yet, but Obliterator and Ragers seem like good ones. Cling to Dust I'm just going to use against you anyway. There we go. Okay, so they have a kill spell in hand, or at least the capacity to kill a creature. Yeah, of course they do. It's Witch's Oven. It's freaking Witch's Oven. Okay, we want to hold on to that Cling to Dust then. As long as we can, we want to hold on to that, so that we can take out a cat. Alright, let that come in tapped. Pass. The NAIA cross-country finals used to be held... Oh, okay. That is an awfully cold place to hold them. I believe you. But, you know. Ah. Okay. Is it worth the risk? I don't think it is. We're actually going to let this come in tapped too, so that next turn we can go Rager and still hold up Clean to Dust. Like, I'm being entirely too cautious with this, but better safe than sorry. It is a Witch's Oven deck, after all. And that Cling to Dust is a singleton. So, we got lucky there. Ah, right. Okay. Rager. Mr. Rager, sir. Uh-oh. Okay. They hovered over it. Saw my life flash before my eyes. Yeah, you would never guess that the guy who does Bloodborne and Elden Ring push-up streams. And who can hang upside down by my ankles. You never guess. Alright. Be into cross-country. Alright. No. Play it cool. Let's play it cool. Well, they already know about this one, so we'll play it. Alright. Attack. Then we'll play the Obliterator and try to stick a clock on them. Alternatively, we could go Thoughtseize first. Thoughtseize and then option select between Finlurker and Obliterator. Wayne E. Dunno National Cross Country Course. I will have to check that out. Let me do our good old copy and paste. Oh, sorry, let me just beat the microphone up really quickly. Oh, there you go. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's go Thoughtseize. See what we get, what we're dealing with. If it's one kill spell, no Cauldron Familiar. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, take the Fatal Push, cast the Obliterator. Leave the gun, take the Cannoli. It does mean that Bad Dragon over there is about to show up, and that's not fun. Leave the gun, take the Cannoli. I cannot help myself. I actually cannot. Alright, well. they want to cast the dragon, they're going to have to sack this, I think. Otherwise, if they had a land, I think they would have played it. Enters the battlefield or attack, sacrifice another permanent. Because, so the rest of it is, whenever you sacrifice a permanent, +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card. Yeah. Yeah. Now that said, we aren't realistically going to be able to kill this thing unless we come up with Liliana and another land. It's just not a thing, unfortunately. Oh, hi. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, you know you want to. You know you want to. Alright, never mind. Alright, we'll just represent super, not lethal, but they don't know that. Next turn. They actually do have a food token, so they can go up 3 life, extra counter, draw a card. They have to sack something, so watch it be the food token. I don't think I agree with that, given that now it is lethal. Well, we'll see. If they get really... Ah, there we go. I was about to say if they get crafty and play the Mayhem Devil, then we actually can just eliminate it, and then we're good. Nope, no such luck. No such luck. Goose is loose. Okay. And then they play it. There it goes. Binding of the Old Dogs. Rip. Right. Do it now. Take the Fatal Push. Just in case there's anything in their deck that might let them get it back. And then that all happened. Okay, that could have gone slightly better. Ever so slightly better. Let's hit him. Alright. Ooh. Okay. I mean, it blocks the same amount of damage either way. That's interesting. Alright. What you dropping? And that's also my bad for not playing the Eliminate when I should have. There was not really a reason not to. Ah, well. I have 2 in my hand after all, and their deck isn't chock full of targets. I can keep one around for... Oh my god. Alright. Will it have cost me? Maybe. Because now we can't profitably attack anymore. Well... Yeah. I done did goof, because if they were at 4 here, 1 activation is lethal. From the Finler. Actually, well, then they used the food token, so never mind. Yeah, we could have played this more tightly. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Permanent card from among them. Insert Among Us right here. Alright. So Gary would be lethal if I can actually attack through. Big if. And another... There's Witch's Oven. Okay. Right on time. Crud. Okay. I double dog dare you. Oh my god. This could have gone better. Okay. If we eliminate it... then Cling to Dust, we're only at 6 life. Yeah, yep. They would have been at 4 here, right? Well... No, they would have been at 5 here. Which is still just a tiny bit shy. I know this doesn't actually do anything, but I want to. We're still very, very dead, but I still want to. Hit the cauldron familiar. Choose you and you and you and you and you. Like, it's good game, but... There we go. Alright. Ta-da! But I felt like I had to. Tompkins. No, what did I say that prompted that? What on earth did I do? Did you see that Hyena said he was closing the server? If he was going to leave it to anyone, it would be me? I didn't catch that if it would be anyone, it would be me. I didn't see that part. I must not have read quite that far through. That was when I was trying to work my, trying to get this set up pretty quickly, so I didn't read all the way through that. Dang. Yeah, I would, on the one hand, not have enough time to review those videos. On the other hand, I would like keeping it up. I've submitted something like maybe 10 challenges that haven't been reviewed yet. Alright, here we go. ETB or attack, you get energy. What's the... oh, crap. Perpetually. No. No. Screw that mechanic. All the way. Yeah, I'll let him know that I'll take it. I'm not sure how much time I'll be able to dedicate to it, but I will take it. Let me go back to that. Oh god. Here we go. Here we go. And then they do it again. Jeebus. Jeebus. Oh, of course it's you. Of course it's you. Wait a minute. Oh, if that creature's power is greater than Pelt Collector's power. Oh. Okay, well it could be worse. Alright, hit this thing before it gets to be more of a problem. Alright. That would be in server announcements, I think. Let's see. I'll get to that in just a second. Sorry, let me try to focus on not getting wrecked. That is an interesting way to build energy. Energy for men. Minergy! Alright, there are so few cards in hand, I think now's a fine time to try this out. I don't know if I'm even going to cast this Thoughtseize, to be honest. If I were going to, that would have been the time. Blizzard Brawl, okay. I can live with that. The whole purpose was to be able to drop it in front of this bus. And we still can't cast Obliterator yet. Why? Why? And there it goes. I don't know why they didn't do that earlier. I must have missed something. Well, whatever. Better late than never, I guess. It's not impossible, it's just stupidly hard. Oh, great. Great. Yeah, now we're just dead. Okay, so whatever it is, it's not Blizzard Brawl. But yeah, we're dead here. We have to block there, use the energy, put a counter on it, and then next turn I can play Obliterator. Well, we're not actually dead just yet. If we find a land, we can go cling to... Hey, there we go, there we go. There we go. For the Phyrexian Obliterator, cling to dust, and we can live for one more turn by taking a creature. I say we take the Stalker. Okay, so we're at 5. We're alive. No! No! Alright, we get one more tiny bit of progress. I did reference the Godfather, you're right. He said it in general chat, okay. Perpetually as a mechanic needs to die. No separation between digital and paper. I 100% agree, personally. Or if you're going to have it, let it be quarantined off as its own format rather than infecting, haha, a format that used to be effectively paper-only stuff. I'm not a fan of Alchemy, but at least Alchemy is a place where you can run that sort of thing, but Historic used to be all real paper cards. And now, unless you play actual factual standard, there is not a place on Magic Arena where you can play paper only. Alchemy, Historic, Brawl, all of those have digital only cards going about in them. See, instead of deleting the server, just discontinue the challenges part. Since at this point, at this point, I think that's safe to say. If people were there just for the challenges, since they haven't been updated in a while, then people would have left. Now we're just sharing memes and camaraderie and that sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think it's possible that you could have... even if I were to pick it up, it would not be something I could review, 10-hour challenges. I don't have the time for that, but maybe something like an honor system. You still have to post the video. Other people can watch it to see if you're full of it or not, but then you can, I don't know. It's something, at least. Alright. That way people can get their challenges out. There's at least an outlet for them. For someone like me that actually has a somewhat sizable YouTube following, there would be dozens of people, well, it's Dark Souls. We'll see how many people it ends up being that effectively can serve to review what I put up. I'm in this really lucky spot. YouTube is not a job for me. It'll never be a job for me. It doesn't make anywhere near that much money. But it's a hobby where I can kind of just do whatever I want. And clearly the Magic videos get the most views. But I can kind of just do whatever I want and people will... somebody out there will watch it. And that is just a really cool place to be. Mash, 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 mash. I kind of feel for them. That's not the order you want to cast those normally. Alright. Alright, good, good. We get to have our cake and eat it too. If they block, we pump. If they don't block, we get to deal one down. Mana Tithe. Ah! Never install Arena. Yeah, maybe never reinstall it. I don't know. I play it for free. That's where it gets a lot of value for me. Just the fact that I can play it without having to pay any... I've not spent a cent on this game. But if you want to treat it like the actual Magic, it's not. It's not. There isn't any way to turn one someone. Kind of. There used to be. Every card game I can think of, every major trading card game that I can think of, there's been a way somewhere where you could turn one somebody. All right, let me think for a sec. We have 6 mana, so let's do this first. If they block with the Apparition, we double pump. Alright, they didn't, so we go Chainer's Edict, and I'm a genius, because I could have still pumped once. Jay, you genius. But yes, it used to be possible. For balance sake, they don't want you to do that, obviously. But it is still a thing. You kind of have to worry about. In Magic, the first turn 1 win was actually called Channel Fireball. Because it used exactly those cards. Channel and Fireball. And I did it again. I need to stop... No, that's right. This one's intentional. Because I need the pump for Speaker in just a moment. That's right. That's right. Oh. We're actually okay. I guess they figured they're not getting any value out of it anyway, so... And also, I'm a genius. It comes in tapped. I'm a real genius. Yeah, they would have just exiled the Mana Tide if it was the last card in their hand. Ooh. Okay. Well, we're not in too much trouble just yet, but it's getting kind of close, to be honest. It's getting there. All right. Hiya. Do it. Do it. Actually going to play Gary here. They'll gain 1 and then get drained for 4. We want to keep them away from 27 life, because when they get to 27 life, it's game over. Good freaking god. Oh, they didn't even give something lifelink. Okay, so I'm not the only one making misplays. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Alright, now we can do both. Alright. To give me that back. Thank you very much. They'll gain 1 from the token entering play. And now, Heliod is not a creature, should not be a creature. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind. I lied. Okay. Creature enters, they get to do it again. And now they have a 3/3 with Vigilance and Lifelink. This is not going fantastically. Not exactly. I think it's safe to say it could be going better. Used to be able to turn 0 people. You are right. That is true. That was a thing. And Heliod gets to kerschmack me over here. Right. We'll take it. I don't believe that Heliod can give it another target. Yeah, he can't give it to himself. But he's indestructible, so... Alright. Pick one. All of your choices are not bad for... Oh, this is the worst quest in existence. I'm just gonna give them a good game and call it. I don't think we're winning this one. We're not dead, but I don't think we're winning. Okay, so Yu-Gi-Oh! Had Exodia in its first set, and if you know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh!, you know well, it had an anime and Exodia. If you had all 5 of the Exodia pieces in your hand, you automatically just reveal them to your opponent, you win the game. That's how that goes. So theoretically, you could get lucky and get effectively a turn 0, because you could do it before your standby. In Yu-Gi-Oh! It's draw, then standby, which in Magic would be the equivalent of having your upkeep after your draw step. Go figure. Hello. Yeah, that's a thing. And then in Pokemon, they had some weird thing where you swapped their active and benched Pokemon, and then you could... I don't know. I don't actually know how it works in Pokemon. Alright, what's my hand? This is a deck. I have exactly no idea what's going on here, but I have a sneaking suspicion that all of these suck. Take the Angel. By the way, very technical term. All of these suck. Alright. We'll take the Cling and target ourselves for an extra card. You, scour the entire UI during your streams. I've yet to see any way to find out how much mana you have at any given moment. That's because I'm using mana... Once I use the mana, once I make the mana, I'm using it immediately. So, you wouldn't see it as a result. So whenever I tap one of these, it makes 1 mana, and then I use it for the spell that I'm playing. So for example, this one costs 2. If I were to... Oh... Which one am I using here? I think we want to actually kill this thing sooner. So I'm making 2 mana. You see it goes towards the Eliminate, and then I'm playing the Eliminate immediately. On my next turn, I'll show you what it looks like in slow motion. Alright. So, for example, let's say that I want to cast this Yorick's Finlurker. Tap it for black, tap it for black, pay 2, and then there it goes. Makes them exile a card from their hand. Alright, and the Fateful Absence, yeah, given all what they've seen, that looks like the right thing to take. Ooh. Oh, just let me go. You know, I haven't seen any red or green, so I have a sneaking suspicion that the point is just simply to make a copy of a permanent. And it doesn't have to be a permanent that you control, either. So I need to watch, if I get a Phyrexian Obliterator, I need to watch it a bit. Oh god, Phyrexian Obliterator, and then we each have to fight one another. Our Obliterators fight each other. That would be the power play. But if I have more permanents, that tends to work out better for me. Alright, yep. Alright, let's see. Target you, let's see what you're working with. Ooh, I see. I see. Well, never mind then. Alright. So only 3 since we took out our own Thoughtseize. And that's 3 counting this Cling to Dust. Need to exile 5 other cards, which means it'll need to be 6 for me to do anything. We effectively have 5, if we don't mind dropping these. Let's try not to, though. So this is a weird deck. If they attack, we'll just let it bounce off of us. Or we could kill it. I don't know how useful that is, but I guess we could. Alright. Let's get a card in the yard. Be gone. I see your hand. I know what you have going on, and it's not much. Hypnoribulate. I guess that's true. I guess they could use that. Oh, fun. Also, we're about to have to deal with a never-ending swarm of 1/1s. That'll be exciting. So this is tokens. This is a tokens deck. Well, whale. There we go. I can't cast you yet, ma'am. I don't know why I'm doing this now. Genius that I am. Oh, because I can see everything. That's totally why. I don't know that I agree with them letting this come in tapped. They could have cast one of their Anointer Priest. I imagine that's where this is eventually going. Oh boy. If we can get enough cards in our yard, so 1 activation of Hypnoribulate targeting us, though I don't think that's the reason they're running it, then we can use this Cling to Dust to take whichever one they try to cast at a given moment. Aha! Okay. You may draw cards equal to its power. Sadly, if I kill it, it still ends up being 2. Alright, Fateful Vizier. Ooh. Me no likey. Yeah, Eternalize for that is 7 mana, so... Oh! Right on time. Right on time. No, I could use a land first. That would be awfully convenient. Alright. Copy. Copy my Gary. I dare you. No, don't do the smart thing. Alright, so they kind of copied my Gary. That's not exactly what I meant, but That does work, I suppose. Oh no. You have no mana cost though. No, you do. You do have a mana cost. Where did Vizier run off to? You're exiled. Alright. Token has no mana cost. Okay. I think it still has black in its effective cost though. Alright, would you please... What are you doing? Dude. Okay, that was a little weird. Alright. Next turn. Alright. Copy Gary. And then they drain for 4. And then Liliana, make them sack both. Oh, nope. No, we're doing this then. Okay. This is a weird game. I don't know what they're doing, but it's kind of neat. Alright.
Warrior Queen Necromancer has a nice ring to it.
I should make each of us sack so that they don't start doing any shenanigans with Mythos. But they're about to copy my Liliana, and then they're actually ahead in the race. Their Liliana will be ahead of mine. Sack 2 creatures.
Get out of my way!
You got it, ma'am. You got it. Holy heck. Alright. At least I have that going for me. Alright, so make a copy of my Lily. Make me regret all of my decisions. Or... What are you doing? Why are we casting strategic planning now? I have no idea. Someone help. They actually don't have the double blue for it anymore. Maybe there's a combo I'm not aware of that they're trying to set up here? Maybe? I guess? Alright, create a Zamboni.
Good help is easy to find in war.
But now it doesn't really matter anymore because I can cling to Dust whichever thing they try to reanimate. There you go. Okay. Okay.
If I were you, I'd just surrender right
Ooh.
now.
Interesting. Yes, I'll draw 2 cards, you draw 1. And now my Planeswalker is going to get ahead of yours, potentially. Oh, but there's Obliterator. We already saw that's potentially an issue. Alright. Off to my turn. Yeah, off to my turn. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do the obvious play first. Like, we have a lot of choice there. We will play the Obliterator. We will pray. Nothing will go wrong. I am an idiot. No, there's no source speed restriction. I thought that I didn't leave enough mana for Cling to Dust, which is technically true, but we can just use Timuret's ability instead. I'm clearly on my A game, folks. Clearly. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Wait a minute.
Rise!
Okay. Try. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, you're not technically in the graveyard anymore. That's what I was looking at earlier, to see if that's how that worked. Nope, I am, that does not work that way. I needed to do it sooner. I was hoping I could do it in response. I could not. Alright, take my Obliterator. Good, okay. If they take the Obliterator, then they can't make copies of it anymore. This is so freaking weird. I don't know what is going on anymore. What are we doing now? Okay. So, it has no mana cost, so... Bye-bye. Can I not... Oh, I have to do this first. That's right. Hi. At what point? At what point? Welcome to Vintage. This is how Bola Citadel works in Vintage. You just cast your entire deck. I might actually want to leave that. So... yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9.
Putrid, but effective.
I'm going for the kill. I don't care, I'm going for the kill. Wait. What? Oh, I have to do this first. Alright. Doesn't matter. Absolutely doesn't matter. They're dead. Oh, and they're super... Well, we can't actually cast the Gary just yet. Except, yes we can. What creatures? 1? I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just having fun. Alright, we go to 6. Bang, bang. Alright. How about... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, because we just lost a creature. I'm a genius. I'm a real genius here. Look at me go. It's okay. As long as they don't deal 6 damage to us, we're fine. We have Gary. We're about to drain them for yes. I swear. I swear to God. I swear. How dare you? Just to play it safely. Let's hit our own Gary and Phyrexian Rager. This is like the Magic the Gathering equivalent of taunt to get bodied. Okay, we might still be able to do it this turn. I mean, let's see what we're working with. One, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Rise and
6, 7, 8. Lethal. Go for it. Go for it. Do it. You know you want to. And game. Alright. How much more? You know what? You know what? Kill the creature. I do not care at this point. I do not care. Let it resolve. Okay, I kind of care. I don't want to actually lose here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Alright, play the Finlurker. Go to 5. Alright. And Gary. Drain for yes. That was all kinds of silly. We did not have to do it that way, but I wanted to. Alright, the quest is done. Amen and hallelujah. The quest is done. We still need to make progress here. So, yeah, let's go into ranked, I guess. Historic, and play the roasted chicken deck. You know, one of these days, I'm going to forget that I have a green screen behind me, and I'm going to come on wearing a green shirt, and I'll just be this disembodied head. I'll be Rayman. I'll have the... Well, no, he still has a body. Something like that. Alright, yeah, this is a keep. This is a keep. Alright. So, start off with... Pathway into pass. Hold up, opt. Oh, RNGesus. Praise be to RNGesus. It's mono red and they didn't do anything for the first couple of turns. We'll actually take the Spire Bluff. And... we'll hold off. Alright, what you got? It's freaking Magnum Opus. It's freaking Magnum Opus. My god. And they're already getting the party started. Well, okay then. So because I made the first one blue, we are not going to be able to play with Fire, Pillar of Flame, and Faithless Looting all in the same turn. So that means I'm going to start off with Faithless Looting and try to find a blue 1-drop. I did, as it turns out. So we drop Arclight Phoenix, and totally matters. I guess we can go for Steam Vents to preserve our life total a little bit. Alright. Opt. See what we get. A Crackling Drake. We might need it. And then play with fire, target them. Yeah, that would give me Crackling Drake for sure next turn, so we'll take it. Alright, Arclight Chicken, do your thing. Hey Dylan, what's up? Hola. Alright, let's see. I'm waiting for something slightly more impactful to come and hit me. So we start with the attack. Hiya. Goes through. Crackling Drake has a 4/4. Draw a card. Draw. Monstacado. Oh my god. You stop. You stop. No mas. No. I swear. Oh. Oh. This controller reveals cards from the top until they reveal an artifact. Oh no. Good game. That's an infinite. Okay. So, the Locust God. Whenever you draw a card, create a 1/1. And whenever a non-human enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Whee! Alright, we're not going to make them go through the motions. They've already won. At this point, it's just the clicking. Yo, what's up? I shouldn't do that when I'm losing, though. Probably not. Ay, ay, ay. I thought that we played that about as well as we could. We couldn't have known what was coming off of the top, so it turns out that the turn 1 opt may not have been ideal. Oh, Skullflower. Yep. Alright, what do we have? Yeah, keep. With a slow hand like this going on the draw, I don't know. If we get to play reactively, if they're a small creature deck and we get to play reactively, then this is fine. Otherwise, we might be in a pickle. It's a small creature deck and we get to play reactively. Nope, never mind. I lied. Alright, take the expressive iteration. Take the obvious choice. Alright, there it goes. I'm so used to that being the vehicle deck or the Stitcher Supplier, one of the Reanimator. Ah ha ha! Okay. Okay, you are brave doing it this way. You are brave. Yeah, in retrospect, I maybe should have used Pillar of Flame there, but it's okay. Oh, hi. Hi, Discord. Alright. Pass it right along. Right. Play this now. Okay. Yeah, with the Thoughtseize first, why did they play the Spirit Dancer on turn 2? They had land... Unless these just came off the top, they had land drops. So what gives? Then again, why did I not just use the Pillar of Flame when I had the chance? Okay, if you're not doing anything, this time I'm going to try to play it smartly, intelligently. Alright. Here goes. Do it. Bang. And it's exiled too. She bang. Pass. Since we have Finale of Promise in hand, we don't have to play hoping that we'll get all 3 on one turn because we're guaranteed it now. Yes. And then we'll just do the same thing with Consider. Ooh, hi, Arclight Chicken. There it goes. Bye-bye. Pass. Alright. Start nice and slow, low and slow. Pass. Hold up that Play with Fire. Yeah, I have no idea what is going on here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Where is Baleful Eidolon? You haven't shown yourself just yet. There you, okay. Wait, whoa, why did you not play the Spirit Dancer first? This is a newer player. It's okay. They're just a newer player. It happens. It happens. Claim. This is some interesting sequencing. Okay. Fire. Okay, let's do it, I guess. X is 1. We would like to use Consider, Pillar of Flame. Pillar, target Spirit Dancer, Consider. Everything goes. We'll keep the Opt. Bang, it's exiled. Insert She Bang again. Hi, let's see what we get. No and yes, respectively. Hit them for 8, please will next turn. Okay. Yeah, either that was the weirdest hand, or it's just a newer player, and that happens. That happens. We've all been there. Just to give an example that I like to use. I won't say who it is because it'll sound like I'm calling him out. But a friend of mine from over at Tapstart, I lent my Infect deck to, and he was playing all of his instants at sorcery speed. Just the things that we take for granted as more enfranchised players. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Alright, yeah, keep... We actually only need one more win, I think, to make the 4 that I usually get per day. Usually. Ay. Alright. See what we get. Kiddo... Arclight Phoenix? Yeah, that would be great, because I have a Faithless Looting and plenty of 1-drops. So that would be... Ah! Haha! Buddy, I got bad news for you. I got real bad news for you. We're not even going to let you have a chance. Lo siento, señor. Not even going to let you have a chance. Alright. There's a bell curve in the middle. That's what I'm going to say it is. Alright, so I saw a Delver. I think that I can get away with this. Pop. Alright, what is it? Spellbinder. Ooh. Let it resolve then. Let it resolve. Instead of popping them first, let it resolve. Ooh, okay, I like it. Actually, that's probably the wrong play, because I can just spend the next turn paying 3 mana to kill it. And they know I can do that. Oh, keep. Opt. With a hand like this, I think I can go for it. Oh, hi. That was... it just yanked over here. Alright, kill it. It doesn't even really set us all that far behind. Alright, so Expressive Iteration. See what we get. Censor. Jory Disruption. Censor. It's a Delver deck, so Censor I could see. Actually, I could see Jory Disruption as well. I do that in Standard myself. Put you into my hand. And we will do some deck thinning. And also filling the graveyard for Ox, should it come up. Should it show itself. And where? Alright. Now use Censor. There's no way this thing resolves, right? Okay, there we go. There we go, they got there. So it's Jeskai Delver. The artist formerly known as Murican Delver. Murican. Alright, we really could use some Arclight Phoenixes. That would be superb. Really? Please? Any Phoenix... Oh, okay, okay. We'll take it, at least. It's not what I wanted, but... Sure, we'll make it happen. Maybe. Maybe. I think that we want to attack first, because of Brazen Borrower. Whale. Whale. Right, okay. Take it. Alright. Anything else? March of Otherworldly Light. Right. Sure. Okay. Save it. Because we now need to try to make 3 spells happen in our main phase. Alright, so start off. 1. I can't counter all 3. Alright, so you're gone. You're gone. Alright. Iteration. Let's look at the top. What is this hand? Okay. You. Put you back. You go here. Oh, wow. We're just never going to see them again, I guess. That's just not a thing, it seems. Alright, drop the Flame Sweep, because it doesn't look all that impactful for us. Yeah, we'll take it. Bird in the hand, right? See if they'll censor it. They did not. Alright. Risk it for the biscuit. Do we get one? No, but we got an Ox. Right, okay. Man, 21 cards and not a single Arclight chicken. That's just how it goes, I guess. Because God has a sense of humor, I suppose. Right. Activate. because God has a sense of humor. Get this. 1, 2. We actually have enough to cast Faithless Looting again, so this is very much resolving. Pillar, land, land, Stormwing, land, and opt. There we go. Alright, discard Arclight Phoenix, discard Arclight Chicken. It resolved. If it didn't resolve for some reason, then play the Arclight Phoenix. Right. Okay. Let's go. Let's see, that was only 2, so I actually need to play this Play with Fire, don't... Wait a minute, how many was it? I don't even know, if I'm being honest. Uh-oh. I think it was Opt, Expressive Iteration, now we have Play with Fire, so that should be 3. If I'm remembering correctly. Big if. Okay. Against a counterspell deck, you really want to try to get these Phoenixes out. So they do not care. Honey Badger don't. Ooh, okay. Aha! Keep. Wait, I must have miscounted then. Because we still don't have it. Yeah, I probably did exactly. I probably miscounted. Well, we know our next draw, so I can go Faithless Looting, see what we get, and if it looks like I might be able to make something happen, I can drop the chicken. Hey! Good on you. Alright, so we'll try it. Faithless Looting, we know we're dropping the land. Ooh! Unless... Alright, risk it for the biscuit. And we're good. We're good. Jeez. Look at this. They're not quite dead yet, because I think we're one nope, that's 4 Phoenixes. I went from having none to 4. I thought we had 3 and that we were going to be 1 shy, but nope. Jeez. So that happened. These days I usually only get myself up to gold, or up to platinum 4, because that means I'll get an extra, for every rank you are up, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, mythic, you get an extra pack. It's easy enough to get up to platinum, but at platinum, for every 1 win you get 1 loss, and I just don't have the time I used to have to be able to grind for that. Alright, so let's see. Now we have our 4 wins. Let me open some packs. I was going to do this earlier, and then decided to wait just a little while. Also, I saw that it was 3 and 8, which is 11, which is almost enough to go around this twice, so we'll buy another pack. Put us to 10,400. In the meantime, Patchwork Crawler. Go. 2 blue, exile target creature card from your graveyard and put a +1/+1 counter on it. Has all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with it. I need to build a deck around this. How did I not realize that I already had one? That needs to be a thing. Alright, let's see. Sundown Pass. Okay, so the one that comes in tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. Alright, Itchy Nose is itchy. And Sundowner Pass, actually. If we had Rukulin in, Rukulin's a Metal Gear Rising fan, so it's Sundowner Pass. Faithbound Judge. Defender Flying Vigilance. At the beginning of your upkeep, if it has 2 or fewer judgment counters on it, put a judgment counter on it. As long as Faithbound Judge has 3 or more, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. Okay. Enchanted player loses the game. Oof. Oof. Okay. Right. That sounds interesting. It's a curse that you can't search up in the traditional way. I like that. I like that. Oh, a sorry captain? Best samurai? Well, as far as samurai synergies are concerned, Ishin's the best samurai. Wait a minute. Lion Sash just went... It doesn't match the picture at all. Exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a permanent card, put a +1/+1 counter on it. +1/+1 for each counter. Okay. Yes. That sounds silly good. Or at least it can be. That's a deep mana sink, but later in the game that should be okay. And it only has to be a permanent, so just about every matchup you'll have some way to make it work. Soul Transfer. Choose one. If you control an artifact and enchantment, as you cast this, you may choose both. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Return target creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. Got another Roadside Reliquary. I like this thing. Let's see. I can think of a few EDH decks that might want to run that. Oh, and there's our rare. Alright, what do we get? Inventive Iteration and Living Breakthrough. Background card. Return up to one target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. Okay. Return an artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. If you can't draw a card, exile it, return it as this. Whenever you cast a spell, your opponents can't cast spells with the same mana value as that spell until your next turn. So you don't even have to do it on their turn. You can just do it on your turn, and they can't. You could make this card not even, basically. And then Unstoppable Ogre. Enters the battlefield, target creature can't block this turn. This is a draft card. I don't guess it's a bad draft card, but it's a draft card. A 3-mana 4/1 that shuts down a blocker for a turn. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't know. It's alright. You gain 2 life. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Exile one of them face down with a hatching counter on it. I keep reading hatchling every time I see that. Then put the rest on the bottom in any order. And then it turns into Dragon Kami's Egg with a cool old art. Whenever it or a dragon you control dies, you may cast a creature spell from among the cards you own in exile with hatching counters on them, without paying its mana cost. Okay, cool. I don't... Standard and Brawl, but I think it's too slow for other formats. It might be too slow for Standard, right? Well, you gain 2 life, so it does serve to help slow the game down as well. I guess that there is that. Alright. We're still getting new cards. Shigeki Jukai Visionary. Oh, this thing. This thing. That's right. Heck, more channel cards. Alright, discard it, return X non-legendary cards. Cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's right. You are going to go in land destruction because I am that guy. Return it to its owner's hand, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped, put the rest into your graveyard. So it just simply says non-legendary cards. Don't have to be permanents, nothing else, just non-legendary. And it turns out Stone Rain is not legendary. And is legal. Why? Oh, yeah, I will be that guy. That reminds me, I need to check to see if Niss's Defeat is actually legal on Magic Arena. Ogre Head Helm. +2/+2 as a 2-mana 2/2. Neat. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. And it, of course, reconfigures so the creature itself, the equipped creature, applies to that. Maybe as a one-of in standard mono red aggro. Actually, maybe more than a one-of, but it doesn't have haste and it's a 2/2 for 2, so it's right on curve. It can turn into an equipment, so it can get around removal a bit, and it gives you something to refill your hand later on in the game. So yeah, I can see that. Otherwise, I think that there are better options in other formats. Ishin, our second or... No! That's our first Ishin. Okay. Oh, that's right, because the other one I had was in the virtual draft. That's right. It doesn't feel like it. Yeah, here's Ishin, not Glock Saint. Yeah, there we go. Mardu Ishin. Cool. Extra attacks. Certainly feels the part. We're still getting new cards, and this is our last one until we pick up another in just a second. Hey, Mech Titan Core. Welcome to actual Voltron. 5 exile it and 4 other artifact creatures and or vehicles you control. Create Mech Titan, a legendary 10/10 construct artifact creature token with flying, vigilance, trample, lifelink, and haste that's all colors. When that token leaves the battlefield, return all cards exiled with Mech Titan Core, except Mech Titan Core, to the battlefield tapped under their owner's control. If you could return it as well, you might figure out a way to go infinite here. Like, well, okay, they do come in tapped, so Urza would not be a way to do it. If they didn't come in tapped, and you got the Mech Titan back, then you could just loop them. As long as you had a sack outlet, you could just loop them. Tap all 5, make 5 blue, exile it and the others, get them back, sack. You could just repeat the ETB triggers. That would be silly. Otherwise, it's a 2-mana 2/4 for 2. Well, crew 2. That's not bad. It's not fantastic, but that seems like it could be a thing. It's good enough that you don't need to make it a build around. You could just happen to have enough artifacts to make this a deck in Standard. And there is definitely a side of me that wants to run this in Historic. The obvious problem is that it doesn't have a way to protect itself. It doesn't have hexproof or indestructible. But at least the other cards actually get to come back, so it kind of works. And it has haste and lifelink, so if it swings just one time, hopefully you're good. It has freaking everything, except a way to protect itself. Alright, and then our last pack of Kamigawa. And then I will probably be done for the evening. Probably. Maybe. And then tomorrow is more Elden Ring. That'll be good. Hidetsugu Devouring Chaos again. I know we already have at least one because I built a Brawl deck with you, for sure. Other than that, I'm surprised this is our first of you. This thing is silly. Michiko's Reign of Truth. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each artifact and or enchantment you control. Does that twice. And then exile it and you get this thing has +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. So it will always be at least a 1/1. Well, silliness notwithstanding, I suppose. Alright, and that's probably it. Also Futurist Sentinel, just because it looks cool. Alright, Whale. On the one hand, I wish that I had saved them up for Evangeline to play with them, to open the packs. That's something she likes to do. On the other hand, we had fun doing other things as well. So, like horseback riding in Elden Ring. You know. Alright, I will catch you all tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you all in the next video. Ciao, everybody.